Hi everyone, this is my Maen Hudson Ghost White. I bought this watch 2 years ago via Kickstarter, and this is currently my daily beater and was my first mechanical watch. I think this is a great timepiece and one of the best diver for the price range. Maen is a Swedish brand created by two Dutchmen inspired by the maritime discoveries. I have put the link in the description in case you want to check their website. This white dial version was only available through Kickstarter, and it has a 38mm case diameter, 46mm lug-to-lug and 12mm of thickness. It has a domed sapphire crystal with AR coating and a screw-down case back with sapphire glass. The bezel is stainless steel with 120 clicks unidirectional. The movement is the ETA 2824-2 Swiss-made automatic movement elaborate grade. With 28,800 beats per hour, it has a power reserve of 38 hours and 100 meters of water resistance. The dial is sandblasted and it has a C3 superluminova lume on the hands and indexes. Now let's talk about why I think you should consider this timepiece. I fell in love with this design because of these proportions. I have a small wrist and a 38 case diameter is just that sweet spot for me. The vintage inspired look reminds me of a vintage Rolex Milgauss or the Rolex Submariner reference 5510, especially if you compare the model with the pink arrow on the bezel. I came across this watch just a few months after starting this hobby and spending countless hours of my time looking at watches online. There was something so elegant about this one. The design is obviously taking inspiration from these historical timepieces, but at the same time it has its own character, and I do not think one can say it is a complete rip-off. It is just so well executed. My favorite type of watches are definitely dive watches. They can be so versatile. The ETA 2824-2 in this watch is considered a workhorse for being such a reliable and serviceable movement. You can find this movement or his clones in many well-known watch brands like Tudor or Hamilton. And Maen have now moved to the STP-111 with their Mark III version of the Hudson. I believe this is a clone version of the ETA with increased power reserve from 38 to 44 hours. I normally wear it on a Jubilee or a leather strap, but I have recently bought Maen's new rubber strap with butterfly clasp, which I think it looks stunning and it is a lot more comfortable to wear on a daily basis. It looks great on a NATO too, although I'm not a fan of that increased thickness you get with them. And this is definitely a strap monster. Being the first edition of the Hudson, there are obviously things that could have been better executed. The lume is very weak and will fade after a couple of minutes. If you take a closer look to the 2 o'clock index, this one is different than the rest of them. This is still a bit annoying to me, especially because I thought this was unique to my watch until I saw another Ghost White on a forum with the same defect on the dial. The crown seems very fragile and loose when you wind it, and once fully screwed in, the logo is upside down. Which I guess is okay because even Rolex fails to do this. The bezel can be a bit difficult to rotate. Overall, I'm very happy with this watch and I would love to review the Mark III version because I believe these issues have been addressed. If you click the link to their website, you can see what they have done on the new model. I have been using this watch a lot and certainly it has the biggest amount of wrist time out of my collection. From swimming in Vietnam to being banged against the fridge door, it has been a great companion. And this was my gateway watch to this hobby, and I do not think I will ever sell this piece. Overall, I think the construction quality is very robust, and you get a lot of watch for your money, especially with the new improved Hudson. If you own one, I would love to hear your stories and what you think about it. If you have come this far, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you, bye bye.